Every year, Ascot Ladies' Day is a spectacle of designs from the daring to the dazzling. But what goes into making these creative headpieces? Last year at Ascot, we met milliner Nataliya Hats, whose friends showed off some of her designs soon after launching her business. It was Royal Ascot that first prompted her to become a milliner.
Every year I have a problem, what I'm gonna wear, which dress I'm gonna go to Royal Ascot, of course, to look nice, and of course the hat. And one of the night we were sitting with husband and I said, yes, we have to go again to the shop and buy some hat. He said, why don't you go to the course and learn how to do your own hat and make what you really want? So I said, okay. And after the course I was really enjoy, I really like it. And I decided to make this as my business.
Nataliya has set up a studio at her home in Ascot and has a busy few weeks ahead, leading up to Royal Ascot. So where do you start when making a hat?
So if you could just talk us through what you're doing here.
Well, that's the cinnamon, that's the block. So when you want to make hat, you have to put, you put cinnamon inside the stiffener.
Do you have a design on paper first, or do you sometimes just make it as you go?
Well, most of the times it's coming from hats, and then you, yeah, of course you have to draw on the. Sometimes when you go to bed, then you think, wow, that one will be nice. So if you don't draw that hat immediately in the morning, you're not gonna remember. So then you have to iron, and that's this way it's gonna keep shape.
For the mum of three from Russia, it seems hat making was in the blood.
My granddad and my grandmom, they're very big milliner factory. They have huge big factory and they were working in this business for 40 years in Russia. I don't learn anything from them because I was so young, but I learned how to see happy customer, because the ladies who come and men who come to them, I saw these smiley faces and they saw how happy they are when they come to pick up them hat. So that's what I learned from them, and I think I saw so many happy faces with my customers as well, because they kind of like it what I do for them.
Royal Ascot was the ideal launchpad for Nataliya's business last year.
Well, I feel a bit more confident because I realized what my friends who wear my hats designed by me, they have so many compliments, and all these compliments I realized what is compliments for my work and for my job. So I decided to grow a business because I think people maybe need me in some kind of design.
While my colleague Claire and I tried on some designs to choose our headgear for Ascot, Nataliya said for some it's all about the wow factor.
The craziest one, it's not finished yet, but that will be, I think it's a bit crazy because my sister-in-law, she wanna wear a hat box. She want wow factor, so it's gonna be a hat box made by cinnamon and with some, will be inside will be a little hat. But I think it will be a bit crazy and a bit wow factor on that hat.
This is Kelly Rawlings for The Advertiser.